Right, welcome back to channel. Today I'm going to predict the Rugby World Cup. Let's get started like usual. Pool A, we have New Zealand, France, Italy, Uruguay, and Namibia. In last place, I'm going to put Uruguay. I don't think they can keep up with the other four teams. They will put up a great fight, but personally for me at the end, they're just going to fall short. It's not going to be enough. Fourth place, I'm going to give it to... Tough choice, but I am going to give this to... I'm going to make a surprise here. Italy finished fourth. They'll lose to New Zealand, they'll lose to France. Namibia will beat them barely. They'll only beat Uruguay. Next up, third place in this group goes to Namibia. I feel like they can shock Italy without you knowing. They will pull up something special. Second in this group, I'm going to have to give this to... I'm going to give it to New Zealand, They'll get second, but they'll still do good in knockouts. First place, going to give this to France. Pool B, we have South Africa, Ireland, Scotland, Tonga, Romania. Last place, Romania. I don't even know how they qualified. They're going to lose by a lot. Fourth place, tough call. I mean, all four teams are good, but I have to give this to Tonga. Compared to the other three teams, they're weak. Third place, Scotland. Just can't keep up with the top two. And I'm second. This is going to be close, but I'm going to give second to Ireland, which means first goes to the defending champion, South Africa. Pool C, we have Wales, Australia, Fiji, Georgia, Portugal. Last place, Portugal. Nowhere near as good. May as well just put them in the last, get them out of here. Fourth, tough call. Gonna give this to Georgia. They'll put up a great fight, but they'll be short every single match. Except for the match they win against Portugal, which they will win. Third place, gonna give this to Wales. There's just something about Wales where I don't think they'll pull off a great game. Second, Fiji. Averagely good, but better than the other three teams. And first, I'm going to give it to Australia. They're just going to dominate with the ball. Pool D, we have England, Japan, Argentina, Samoa, and Chile. Last place, going to give this to Chile. Yeah, not good for them. Fourth, Argentina. They'll barely miss out. Narrow losses, but they'll get smashed by England. Third place, I'm going to give this one to... Japan. They'll make it to the 2027 World Cup, but they won't beat the other two teams. Second place, I'm going to make a surprise. Samoa, make it through. There's just something with Samoa where I feel like they will pull this off. And first place, I'm going to give it to England. So the matchups we should have is Australia versus Samoa. We will have South Africa versus New Zealand. We should have England versus Fiji. And we should have France versus Ireland. Yes. So, for the Australia Samoa match, Australia to win, Samoa gets smashed out. I know next up we have South Africa versus New Zealand. Close game, but the defending champions are out. New Zealand will through, meeting them. Next up we have is England versus Fiji. England to easily win this. I don't think that Fiji will stop them. And final game should be France versus Ireland. Tough game. I'm going to give this one to Ireland. I feel like they will pull something like miracle. Which means next matchups we should have is Australia versus New Zealand and England versus Ireland. New Zealand, even though they finished second, I think they'll advance to the final, beating Australia narrowly. As for the other match, I'm going to have to give this one to England. If you compare them to Ireland, they're not good. Final, we should have New Zealand versus England. And you know what? I'm going to give this to New Zealand. They're just good at rugby, naturally. Anyway, that's it for me. See you next time.